Okay, let's take a look at the chromatic button on the tetrachords. So what the chromatic button does is that it allows you to play notes that are currently not in the scale that you're in. And the reason you might want to do this is because sometimes it can sound a little bland if you're only playing notes that are in the scale. So the way to do this, I'll just give a quick example. So if we just input some notes, they're just playing normally. If we press chromatic button, you'll hear that it's added some chromatic notes. And if we press chord, we get a very crunchy chord. All right, so how does it actually work? Well, you see here on the LED ring, the 8 notes in the scale are laid out. And if we press, then it plays the first and second note. But there's a note in between here. And we can play that note by pressing the chromatic button. So now it's going to play this note, the note in between, and then the second note. And that's true if we have the first and third note selected. It will play all the notes between the first and the third. And if we have the first and the fourth note selected, play all the notes between 1 and 4. So it's fairly simple when there are 2 notes, when you have 2 notes selected. But if there are 3 notes, like this, it's going to play every note between 1 and 2, and then it will play the third note. And if there are 4 notes selected, it will play every note between 1 and 2, and then it will play the third note, and then it will play every note between 3 and 4. And that's just the way it works. And it works exactly the same for the bottom row. So have some fun adding chromatic notes to your chords and arpeggios using the chromatic buttons.